Son of a bit. Fuck. Damn it. Shit. Should have cleaned this shit up last night. Actually, I should have cleaned this shit up 2 weeks ago. Fuck. Damn it. Almost out of amaretto. Oh. Oh, shit. There's still some Jameson left. It's not too early. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Smooth. Ah. Jeez. Yeah, I think maybe they could clean up their mess or something damn fucking thing here. The son of a bitch, what the... Oh, shit! It's time for the really late Top 10 Trolls of 2015. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Hello, it's Ski Fuzzy Weasel. Ah, shit. Sorry about the delay. I kind of got wound up in a lot of different things. Anyway, the list. I got the list. Right, let's start. Honorable mentions. Number 1, 3-Pac. Okay, so I caught a little bit of flack for not including him in the troll voting. I didn't think that it was in good taste for me to include him in a list of trolls. It seemed wrong, okay? It seemed wrong to put him in a list of trolls, even though he's on a show called Feeding the Trolls, and I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I want to go about that. I mean, I think I'm going to leave those episodes in. I'm going to leave those episodes in. They're not monetized, but I'm going to leave them in. It'd be like saying, yeah, the videos, the word, I mean, it never existed. And I feel like that would be a greater disservice than leaving the videos on. But regardless, he gets number 1 in honorable mentions because it really, really sucks that he died. It really does. And I'm really not sure what more to put into that other than it's a sad situation. Honorable mention number 2. Kill the Fear. This guy makes it into honorable mentions, even though he only received, I think in total, like 5% of the overall vote. Actually, it was probably way less than that, but I suck at math. But the reason I wanted to keep him into, like, the honorable mention list is because just that
This stuff is amazing.
Seriously, put down the fucking hose! He was one of the most annoying trolls I've ever had to do. And for that reason alone, he deserves special mention. And honorable mention number 3, Pat McCrory. A lot of people didn't understand why I did Pat McCrory. And I understand why they wouldn't understand why I would do Pat McCrory. Not a whole lot of my audience is in North Carolina. But Pat McCrory is an asshole who personally has affected my life. On top of that, the guy constantly sides with Duke Energy in their continual destruction of the local environment. The point is, I did him because he pissed me off, which is rare for trolls that I do on the show. Pat McCrory pissed me off because he's an asshole. He's an asshole that's in charge of the state that I live in. And now that we've gotten those guys out of the way, it's time for the top 10 trolls of 2015. Number 10, Caden Cowger.
They imposed gay marriage on America.
How the fuck do you impose gay marriage on a country? Did the Supreme Court justices that voted on this suddenly become giants and try and force America to have sex with Canada? Oh man, Caden got on the list again. Now usually you're in the bottom like 3 or 1 or around 4, but this year you managed to only get to number 10. And that's because you haven't been putting out that many videos. You've been slacking off, Caden. I don't know what else to say. Now, I don't know if that's because you've been syndicated with American Family Radio, but this year I only did 2 videos on you, which is usually what I do, and man, next year I've got a video of his that I'm gonna do, and fuck that guy. Anyway, off to number 9, Dave Johnson. Oh man, I loved doing this guy.
Of the fake so-called Civil War. Hoax, no one died, no one got hurt.
I'm gonna do him again this year just because I love him so much. I mean, he did a video where he argues the moon doesn't exist. That's the one I'm doing. It's great. I love fucking crazy people. And Dave Johnson is one of the craziest. Can't wait to see you on the show again, Dave. But remember, feeding the trolls doesn't actually exist, because if you take a piece of paper and you cut it in half and draw a triangle on it, that triangle doesn't fit the dimensions of the sun. It's a conspiracy, you know? Number 8, Rocco Castellano.
Came 65% of America's fat.
Fat people are stupid, then they die. Kind of a misleading video title there, Rocco. What you should have said was, fat people are stupid, therefore they die. But I'll give you a B for effort. Anytime a loudmouth meathead comes on the show, I always get a warm feeling inside me. There's something satisfying about taking people like that down a peg. And the episode I did Rocco on was no exception. Also, when else do I get to roid rage? Number 7, Jennifer Crawler. Crawler? Don't burn that sage, Jennifer.
It is I, Satan, Lord of Decay, Prince of Darkness. Your foolish incense burning has summoned me, and soon you shall be punished. Unfortunately, due to high volume, right now I'm unable to get to you. Please leave your name, phone number, address, email address, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Your summons is important to me. Have a nice day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, hang up or press 1 for more options.
The anti-video game crowd is usually one of my staples on the show just because they're fun to do. Jennifer, though, kind of skirted the line on that a little bit. I actually wasn't so much of a fan of doing her videos. They were more something that I did just because I couldn't find anybody else. Not to say that they didn't have their moments, but I'd much rather do someone else than Jennifer Crawler. Though I do like how she blames Satan on something that she did. That was nice. Number 6, Yui Poll. I never thought I would do Yui Poll on the show. Yes, Mr. Poll, please blame everyone who sent you money on you not getting enough money.
That is the film business. It's like a dirty pieces of shit, and I never played that game. I made movies and focused on the movies.
You focus on the movie? Really? 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 Number 5, Simply Vegan. I don't know how I feel about this guy. I mean, I seriously think he might have some kind of mental problem. I don't know, his videos just ramble, you know? They don't really have any kind of rhyme or reason to them. He just goes on and on and on about a subject, and it doesn't really reach any logical conclusion.
Is an outlier, is literally crazy, and takes risks.
Loving, passionate, crazy, living life, loving life, lively, living, passionate risks. If I see a video of his this year that I like, I think I'll do him, but otherwise, I'll probably leave him alone from now on. Number 4, Bloodstain Lane.
Yo, my man, you got that $5 you owe me?
You gave $5 to a garbage can.
Yo, where's my fucking money that I lent you last week?
This is, of course, presupposing that the garbage can, in his mind, came up to him and asked him for $5 in the first place. I'm not sure, but I think Oscar the Grouch may have pranked this man. I understand it owes him several $1,000s now. Like Simply Vegan, I wasn't really sure what Bloodstain Lane's point was, other than he was really obsessed at belittling ants.
Ants right here, these ants, according to atheists, have the same relevance as a human being.
He's crouching down there looking at these ants. Meanwhile, the fucking colony monster from Bone Snatchers walking up behind him. Again, though, it was the same kind of satisfaction that I got from doing Rocco. Really big, wannabe tough guy, says a bunch of stupid shit, and I get to make fun of him for it. Always a good day. Number 3, Vigilant Christian.
And do not marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. The Bible is very clear that we are not to marvel.
And I am 100% positive that is the original meaning of that particular text. Yes, thousands of years ago, some guy in some cave got a vision from God of Spider-Man and wrote down, "Do not marvel." Get it? Marvel, like the comic company, at the comics because they're the devil. You see, it all makes sense if you chew on mercury for a living. Now, I only recently got into comics, but the moment this guy started talking, I immediately figured out that something was wrong with his logic, and his facts, and his voice, and everything. And to sit there and call the comic heroes evil, while there are actual evil characters that you could have called evil? I don't know what I hate more about this guy. The fact that he got all his facts wrong, or the fact that he has so many subscribers? Oh wait, let me save that for number 2. Number 2. Originally, I was surprised that Trump made it onto this list, but after reading the comments, I'm not surprised at all. Trump is not only an asshole, Trump is scary. His candidacy for the most powerful position on the face of Earth is fucking real. I seriously doubt he'll win, but he could win. Somehow, Trump has managed to tap into the fucking racist undercurrent that everyone knew was a part of political discord today, but no one actually wanted to say, or at least no one in mainstream media. And I love how the GOP started ganging up on him, and then he went and crushed them too. He very well could get the Republican nomination, which means he'd be going up against Sanders. Meanwhile, in realistic, unfortunate reality, which means he'd be going up against Clinton. Seriously. For real. For the whole goddamn world to see. I usually try not to feel bad about being American, but I kind of feel bad about being American in that account. And number 1, the undisputed winner of 2015's coveted top troll position goes to, and it was no contest either. The guy got about 73% of the overall vote. And I think all of you know who exactly it is. Cool Doors Lamborghini knowledge himself, Ty Lopez. I think what made me want to do this guy originally is that I kept seeing his ads on YouTube, and I think what made me want to continue doing this guy is because I kept seeing his ads everywhere else. I haven't seen them on TV yet, but I've seen them on Facebook, Twitter, Google News, for some reason. Fucking everywhere. The guy has bought his own celebridom. Every day I wake up and I just hope when I go onto Google News, instead of seeing another person die, I see his ass going to jail. This is one of the reasons why I'm not an atheist. An unfeeling, uncaring, unsympathetic universe wouldn't line it up so people like this have to die while people like this become famous assholes. Clearly, the universe is being run by Zeus. Think about it. It makes too much goddamn sense. Because Zeus is an asshole too. And while I'm not one to sacrifice an animal on an altar of fire, I just might if it means he gets what's coming to him. So there you have it. The top 10 trolls of 2015. Sorry it's so late. I got really busy. Anyway, the new Feeding the Trolls should be out, I want to say next week, but there may be some things coming up, but I do have the opening and everything else ready, so we're good. I got the troll picked out and everything. I wonder if I can tell you guys who the troll is, who the first troll of Season 5 is. I'll give you a hint. It's an organization run by a guy who's famous for being a dick to random people on the street. And his organization's name is, well, let's say the Waters Are Alive. I found one of their videos and I watched it and I just, you know, I wanted to punch it. I wanted to punch the concept of it. Anyway, this is Cute Fuzzy Weasel. If you disagree with my troll list in any way, listen in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out my gaming channel where I recently played Civilization. Fish all up in there.
Fish there. A lot of fish over here.
Fish over there. Fish in this area. Fish in this area.
Okay, that about takes care of the fish. Or I will be playing Civilization. It depends on when this video comes out. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy, but that's not gonna happen. We're gonna get really busy next week. But don't worry, it's the really busy where we get paid, not the really busy where we end up helping someone who doesn't give a shit. And as always, have a good day.